once you do it, once you make just a little bit of a tweak and you start to see that difference in not only how you look, and maybe the how you look isn't as much as you thought it would be, but imagine how you'll feel. The
Hmm.
transition from not just how you look, but the transition of these minor tweaks of how you feel.
Yeah.
I like to run. That's my vice, right? If I'm
Yeah.
having a stressful day or if I've had a busy afternoon or I'm just not in the right mind space, my wife will
Yep.
say, dude, you need to go for a run because that
Same.
helps me relax. Even though I'm exerting my energy, it actually helps me to relax and it puts me in
Yeah.
a better mental space. So, yes, dads, tweak just a little and watch not, I don't want you to look at your physical self. I want you to notice how you feel mentally and how you
Yeah.
feel motivated, how you feel a little bit more energized. Yeah, I go this morning. I went for a 5 mile run and I had a massive hill that I had to go up that was a mile long. But guess what? When I was done with that run, it almost seemed like I had more energy when I was
Yeah.
done with the run than when I actually went out the door because I didn't want to go out the door this morning. My alarm
That's
clock
right.
went off and I went, I got to get up and
That's right.
go. And I didn't
Yeah.
want to. I was like, maybe I could just take today off and I'll run tomorrow. No, I forced myself to go. And guess what? I'm
Yep.
glad I did because now I have a
Y-
ton more
Always.
energy.
Yeah.
So,
Nobody's ever said, man, I regret that workout.
right.
Or man, I regret losing that 10 pounds. Like I always tell people, the days that you want to go, that's the day that you prove to yourself you did the hard thing. And when you're on the other side of that workout, that's the day where it's like, let's go. Like I did something I did not want to do today and I got through it. And it's just that little victory of that day of like, I did something I didn't want to do. And now I feel better. And the endorphins are there, your vibration is higher, and people recognize that. And
Yeah.
now string a couple of those together, right, every day, and now couple it in with like eating a meal plan every 4 or 5 hours on point where you knew you could have made a bad decision, but you dialed in a good decision. You just start stacking these little micro victories. And it's like I always say, like we take progress photos for our guys. The first photo is always like this: shoulder down, head down, like take the
Mhm.
effing picture, you know? By week 12, the shoulders back, the head's
Right.
up, they're here. We don't tell them to do that. It's just this natural evolution of man for showing up for himself that happens where they're like, yeah, I've done it. Like 12 weeks, I've been showing up for myself, you know? And so you now all of a sudden how he speaks to his wife is different, how his wife
Right.
looks at him, how he desires his wife is different, right? How he grabs her hand and leads them or your partner. All that stuff starts coming because you showed up for yourself and you did the thing you didn't want to do. But the thing you didn't want to do is the work that you've been needing to do, right? It's the work that you're avoiding that gives you the greatest reward. And so when we get into our 35s and 40s, we're always like Uncle Rico, like, oh, you should have seen me in my 20s. One of the best things that happens with guys in the transformation, and it happened in my own, and it happens in every one of our clients, is like when they say, I haven't seen this weight since my 20s. Like that's
Mhm.
a trigger where they're like, yeah, now they're tapping into like, I remember throughout your day, you're getting upset, you're getting triggered, you're bitching and moaning. Put that towards your self development and watch how you show up on the other side. Watch how you then take all life's challenges and you bear that weight because it's like, this isn't really a problem. I was
Right.
squatting 235 for 200 times this week. I can deal with these 15 tasks today.